We are back. We're back playing Stardew. VOD watchers. Already, the title of this VOD is gonna be something about having a baby. That's already happened. That's already set in motion. At the exact end of the last stream yesterday, Abigail asked us if we wanted to have a baby. The exact last night that I slept to save my progress. And we get asked about having a baby. Right, we have garlic growing for Kent's gift. The Feast of the Winter Star. We can give Leah and Clint and maybe Evelyn, depending on what she likes. Birthday gifts. Evelyn. I don't think I have those. I know she loves chocolate cake. I'll make Evelyn a chocolate cake. So we've got Evelyn's gift right here. I want to check the greenhouse to make sure. Yeah, that doesn't look watered, does it? I don't think sprinklers do potted plants, but that's fine. Garlic only takes 4 days to grow anyway. And likely maybe even less because of my skill. Farming. Grows 10% faster. I mean, 10% of 4 is 0.4. So go from 4 days to 3.6. And I assume the game rounds down, but if it rounds back up, then it's just 4 days. But if I was concerned, Abe, I would recognize that and I would make it round down instead. Absolutely, Gus, I can help you. He just wants a coconut. He'll get a coconut. I swear to you he will. I swear it. Star Drop Tea is also a universally loved gift by every character. I could fall back on that if I need to, but I think I'm fine. So we'll remember to bring Gus a coconut. Let's see. Is there anyone else we can give gifts out to? I didn't even pay attention to... I already kissed Abigail, didn't I? I didn't pay attention to her dialogue. If she said something about... our future baby that we're going to have together. Like, holy crud. I should try meeting Sandy. Like, see if I can make it happen. Because I've talked to her multiple times. But the game doesn't consider me as I've met her. Right, I was gonna look at other gifts I could give out today. Get a gift for Leah. Okay, Jas is good. Vincent we can give some grapes to. Now, I found out I had it all wrong, okay? I looked back into it. The Ancient Doll isn't a random gift you can get from Vincent or Jas. It is specifically a gift you can get from Vincent, Jas, or someone else at the Feast of the Winter Star. So I would need Jas, Vincent, or whatever the third character is that I don't remember, to have gotten me for the Secret Santa. Not only that, I would need them to have their gift of choice for me be the Ancient Doll. But I also saw something that seemed to imply at the Desert Festival, which happens in spring, Jas will just sell them outright for one calico egg, which, as far as I know, is that festival's, like, currency. So, like, the star points from the fall festival thing. Similar to those. Only selling it for one is interesting to me. Because of the weight this item holds. Especially to me, but we'll have to see. We're definitely getting to the Feast of the Winter Star this session. I don't know if we're making it fully out of winter. It depends on how long I decide to go for. But yeah. I think... Is it week 3 or week 2? I won't be able to see. I think the desert stuff happens here. The desert festival. I think that happens in this region. You dig? Kent wants a star fruit. I can give him a star fruit. Do I still have spare star fruit? I think I do. Oh, and I was about to check out the traveling cart because it's Friday. And the traveling cart's here because it's Friday. The traveling cart, Friday. And Sunday. Star fruit. I did keep a few spares. Shout out to me for doing that. I'll clear this when I come back. Oh, missed the exit. Waiting for those guys to have a baby, a family, start a family before we can do anything with them. Nothing useful. On the surface, starfruit seeds seem useful because starfruit is really good. But I already have so much starfruit growing. Is Kent home? Hello, Kent. You wanted a starfruit? No worries. I feel like Kent deserves some more attention. So I'm glad I got that quest for him. He seems to like me a little bit now. And, you know, I'm cooking him one of his favorite meals to give to him as a secret Santa. So he'll surely love that. Hopefully. Oh right, I have my axe back now. I said as soon as I got my axe back, I wanted to... What is that, huh? I knew holding shift made me walk instead of running. What is that square? Also, damn. The iridium axe one-shotting these is kinda huge. And just for those little saplings, you got 100 wood. What? Is that legal? $16, 28, 16, 24. Yeah, okay. Let's empty the crab traps. And refill the crab traps. Alright, let's go ahead and sleep again. Evelyn's birthday. She definitely likes... or loves... chocolate cake. So we'll bring her some of that. I don't know if chocolate cake is a universal like on what, but... it's easy, so I'm gonna bring it to her anyway. Also, let's keep in mind that of the 3 starfruit products we're trying, the dried starfruit was ready first, but it takes 5 per thing. 5 fruit for 1 thing of dried starfruit. The jelly is what's ready next. And so the juice is the last thing. I don't know if it's going to be juice or wine. Probably starfruit wine, maybe. That'll be the thing that's ready last. But we're just looking for what sells for the most. And again, for the dried fruit to be worth it, it needs to be 5x the price of anything else. We already got our garlic, nice. And let's sell these eggplants. And these two. Let's cook Kent's meal real quick, shall we? Kent. What was it you liked? I see that I'm unable to craft it nonetheless. But if I could understand why, that would be great. Hold on. Kent. Fiddlehead risotto. Oil? I don't have oil? I can buy some from Pierre. Let's go give Evelyn her birthday cake. And then we'll get some oil. There's Evelyn. Happy birthday. A birthday gift? That's very kind of you. I love it. Do you actually love it, or did you just like it? She loved it. I'll do anything for a prize ticket. Are you talking about the kid? No, she doesn't have any dialogue for me. There you go, now we've got Kent's birthday gift. All ready. Alright. Lewis wants his quartz. Which I have plenty of. Lewis isn't home. Not at Pierre's. He could be checking out the saloon. Which I know he does. Nope. I don't really know of any other Lewis spots that he hangs out at. Does he ever go to visit Robin? And if he does, he's not here now. Ooh, okay, I think this option is the thing. So I can upgrade the house to get a cellar, but renovations... We can maximize space in our house with some of these. The next house upgrade is 100,000 for the cellar. Don't need to provide any materials, it's just the money we give her. Good to know. Still just looking for Lewis now. Let's take a little peek-see. I love misinformation. Okay. So, allegedly, on the 20th, he has a different schedule because that's the day the night market is happening. Yeah, I believe that. We'll find him eventually. Let's do some more gifts. Sam loves pizza. And Shane, for some reason, hates me even though I've given him like 20 pizzas by now. We still only have like 3 hearts, but I don't think he's not working today. I saw him in Pierre's earlier. Yeah, this is you. You see what I mean? Fuck this guy. Like, actually, screw you, Shane. Oh, we found Lewis. Gets us barely any money, but the prize ticket's what we care more about. Just get a star drop tea for this one. Willie's out fishing. Okay. So we've got the traveling cart again today. Okay, that's a bit of a big change, don't you think? Adding furniture, that's whatever, but you changed the floor? What do you think of the new flooring I chose? I mean, tiles for a bedroom? I kinda liked what we had. Being entirely honest, the old wood floor was better. Alright. One iridium ore. We need beets, and I don't remember ever seeing them in Pierre's store. So I'll just take that, just in case. Giving the wizard a loved gift. And just because I have a lot of emeralds, I grabbed one to give to Penny. Because Penny loves emeralds. She still... yeah, she just left the trailer. Hey, Penny. No worries. Okay. That's another easy delivery to make. Earth crystals are not a problem for me. Pierre, you will get those earth crystals. And let me also do this. Just temporarily. What say we grow this beet indoors? Because it's a fall crop and it is not fall. Let's bring Pierre this earth crystal. Alright, and just to make a little more use of the day. I haven't done anything with my animals yet, but we can do that when we get back. Finding these exits so quickly. The iridium pickaxe is such a treat. Okay, now we're getting some unluck. There's a hole. 6 levels. There's a gem node. Still no exit. Okay, well, we're taking the hole. Just 5 levels is fine. Oh, that's the recipe for this? I thought it was, had something to do with iridium ore. That's actually a decent recipe. It's not too expensive. Alright, I'll take a ladder. Okay. Okay, now we're seeing iridium nodes. This one is real. As in it's not a crab enemy. Didn't bring any food with me. Except I've got a couple things I could eat here. So I should be careful about not dying. My god, leave. 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 Get out of here. Die. Oh boy. Please stay back. Is that what I think it is? Oh my god. That is so lucky. I just need to get to it. That is so funny that we got one of these. Sweet. We have enough iridium for another tool upgrade. If we want to do that. Maybe the hoe. When do we get a baby? I'm so like freaked out that I'm just gonna go to bed one night and wake up with a baby. Could upgrade the hoe, but I think I'll save the resources and the money. Yeah, it's been long enough. How about we extend this main road here? Although this coop won't be here forever. Okay, a thing did get placed there, good. Yeah, although this coop won't be here forever. Doesn't give a reason not to pretty it up a little bit. Well, for sure that's better. Maybe we could even start planning out something up here. How we want the layout to look for our animals. You can maybe use some of these like wooden paths to outline certain things. So the collision box of this is 4 tiles tall and 7 tiles wide. This is 6 wide against 3 tall, it seems. I'll need some time to think about that. Balls. Alright. Grape. Crocus. I do have tulips. Whose birthday was it coming up that liked tulips? I feel like someone's birthday was coming up. Whom liked tulips? Leah, I'm obviously gonna give the thing. Who likes tulips? Wasn't Caroline, was it? No. Somebody loved... Oh, right, Evelyn. Yeah, no, I didn't miss out on any opportunities there. Giving her a chocolate cake was fine. Yeah, let's see. Let's see to giving gifts to some characters here. I feel like I'm already at max love with Robin. Yeah. Robin, doing great with. Okay, yep. Good thing I thought to check if Jas was playing with a jump rope. Give her her flower that she likes. Marnie is right here, so I'll give her that diamond. Now we've got a grape for Vincent, an emerald for Penny. There's Vincent. Did I just watch someone walk out of the door as I came in? Yeah. There's Jody. See ya, Jody. Saloon is open. So 2 pizzas. Pizzas for the boys. Where would Penny be on a day like this? She's usually never in her trailer. Alright. Ugh, it's so dirty in here. Yuri, sorry that it's such a mess. I was about to clean up. You know, maybe I'm wrong? Trailers don't look like this on the inside. They don't have these walls with like a window back here, which implies that the outside world is right here. If it was like trailer shaped with these walls just here, then I'd be like, okay, those are like dividers. Window here. So this is actually back here. Like, you'll help me? You really mean it? Okay, you can get started over there. I'll clean the kitchen. Dude, she's got the step stool from Terraria. What do you think you're doing? Stop it, I had everything just the way I like it. Mom, the house is a total mess. Yuri and I were just trying to tidy things up a bit. Were you at the saloon just now? You smell like beer. It's none of your damn business where I go. It is my business. I don't want you destroying yourself. Don't you realize your choices have an effect on me? Stop being so selfish. Better go. I'm sorry you had to see this, kid. She's a nice young lady. But I want you telling others to clean up my house. It's embarrassing, you understand? Yes, mother. Yikes. Oh, Yuri, you came at a good time. I'm just about finished cooking a new recipe I invented. Can I give you this damn emerald? Let me just finish up real quick. Here, give that a little taste. Well, lie, that was delicious. Can I get the rest to go? Oh, it's definitely unique. How did you get it so rubbery? I'll lie. You really mean it? Thank you. It's such a relief to hear that. I've been working so hard on this recipe and I'm really proud of it. Hey, since you're the first person to try it, I'm going to name this one Chili de Yuri. So how about we watch a movie or something? That sounds kind of romantic. Don't be getting any ideas. You know, me and Abigail are having a baby now. And you're gonna come between that? Come on, Penny. Do better. I do think Penny is really sweet. It's cute that she does so much, with Jas and Vincent. Teaches them. Has picnics with them. It's pretty sweet. Where is my boy Sam at? I would like a cute girl to bring me Topaz, Sam. You know, it looks like we're gonna get double friendship boost with Sam today. I'm a cute girl, I think. And I do have plenty of Topaz. Let's see, what is our status with Emily? Emily, we are max friends with. We can't get any more hearts with Emily unless we start dating her. And do I have to say it again? I'm taken. You know, realistically, I should be grabbing these whenever I see them, because they're only in season during the winter, as far as I know. And Jas loves them. What kind of name is Jas, anyway? I wonder where that came from. Like, where he got the idea for that name. feel like it's the only name in this game that doesn't sound realistic. Collect 1,000 stone in a week or fish for perch. I'll take the fish one. I want to grab Shane. Yeah, wait, that's Sam. I forgot Sam also works at Joja. Here's your topaz. And here's a pizza gift. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're getting up there with Sam, I think. Shane's maybe clocking out. Yeah, looks like he's grabbing some food to go or something. There's your pizza. Oh no, he's still on the clock. Sam finished up early, I guess. Sam's only a cleaner there, so... But yeah, I think that was a pretty successful friendship day. We're max hearts with Penny before dating. Actually, let's just look at this. We're max hearts with 5 people right now. One of them being my wife. Marnie, Jas, and Linus are all closest to being full. Gus, Clint, Sam, and the Wizard following. Just behind these guys. I could definitely be better friends with. Shane, Maru, Willie, Pam, Pierre. We haven't made any headway with Krobus. But I don't know, I'm not particularly interested in Krobus. Sorry to say, but Krobus I don't really care about. But it is Leah's birthday today, so we can give Leah a gift. Kiss the wife. Just Penny apologizing for the awkwardness yesterday. So I've now already given Shane... Oh no, I thought I gave him 2 gifts this week already. Oh, of course not. Yesterday was Monday. First of the week. Honestly, I'm expecting the starfruit wine to be the best thing. Because even though it takes the longest, it'll probably sell for the most while only taking 1 starfruit to make. And with how long it's taking to make, I might have a harvest of starfruit coming up. So it might be one of those things where one batch of starfruit is growing while the other batch is being turned into wine. Okay, it's killing me. I'm dying to know. Okay, dried starfruits, which again took 5 starfruits to make, and finished in like a day or 2. Almost 6k. The jelly took a little bit longer, and it makes that much. If we do 1550 multiplied by 5, that's 700 or 7,750. So if I had turned the 5 star fruit that made this into 5 of these, overall it would have sold for more. So already star fruits is beaten out by the jelly. Or yeah, the dried star fruits is beaten out by the jelly. I will sell these now. Keep one of these, so I remember the price. We need to see if the wine beats out the jelly. Jelly does get made faster, but that doesn't really matter when we're already waiting, what is it, like 12, 13 days? I think 13 days per star fruit harvest. It doesn't matter if the jelly only takes like a week, when the fruit takes like 2 weeks. Time is no longer the issue, it's just the money that we are interested in. Money, 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 money. Right, gotcha. Wait. So, another round of gifties today. Means I'll need you. I'll give Gus a gift. I'm just taking out every item I know a character likes. And we'll see if we run into them. Leah, I will be giving a gift today, though. Here's an amethyst, by the way. She loves amethyst. But, oh, I keep forgetting to empty these. Oh my god. Leah loves goat cheese, and it's her birthday today, so... Also, Penny's here. This is another heart cutscene with Penny that leads to romance with her or something, but... I'm far too married to be interested in that. Oh, Yuri, it's perfect timing that you showed up. I brought the children on a little field trip to the countryside. You know all about life in the country, right? I'd love to. Great. Let me just call the children over. Jas, Vincent, may I have your attention, please? I have a very special guest here to talk to you today. Our very own local farmer, Yuri. She has first-hand experience living in the countryside, so she knows all about the valley's natural resources. Yeah, I do. Can anyone tell me what a natural resource is? Jas? A natural resource is a material source of wealth that occurs in a natural state and has economic value. She's doing the nerd thing. Very good. That's worth 2 star points, Jazz. Yes. Okay, now let's give Yuri our full attention. Country life is all about farming. Country life is all about gathering from the wild. I'd say this one. I think that encompasses farming too. This valley is chock full of precious minerals. The water around here is teeming with fresh seafood. You'll find no better lumber south of Grampleton. Water around here is teeming with fresh seafood. They don't care about lumber or minerals. They can relate to food. Yes, Vincent? Miss Yuri, do you have a boyfriend? Vincent, that's not an appropriate question. Behave yourself or I'll have to take away your star points for the day. Can I tell them I actually have a wife? Well, that's probably enough for today. You two run along and play. That's dangerous. You shouldn't be hanging over a frozen lake like that. It's a lot of work to take care of these kids. But I don't really mind. I enjoy seeing them learn. Hopefully I can help them grow up to be good people. Would you ever want to be a parent, Yuri? Funny you should mention. So there's 3 no's and 3 yeses. Well, actually no. 3 no's. I guess yes. Meh. But I don't really like any of these options. Yes, I want to be a parent, but I don't want a big family. I'll just say that anyway. I'm glad you feel that way. Sorry, Penny, but it's... man, I'm glad you showed up, Yuri. I think the kids had a great time. I can only do so many runs of this game. I'm falling for all the characters, you know, like... I want to try their romance, like, routes in other playthroughs, but doing so many playthroughs would damn near kill me. I need to do a Joja route playthrough, and at some point with some friends I'm gonna do a multiplayer playthrough, so that's 2 more romances I can experience. Anything after that would be bonus. Like, I would just be doing it for fun. Anyways, Shane? Oh, he's passed out on the floor. I thought he was, like, going to throw that bottle at, like, the wall. Yuri, can you do something? He's out cold. I can't tell if this is a Shane or Marnie event. Poor Jas. Shane does care for Jas, he just doesn't take care of himself. Buh. Lit. Shane, what's the matter with you? All you do anymore is mope around your room and drink beer. Uh-oh, Jas has heard the commotion. You wouldn't understand. What's your plan? Don't you ever think about the future? Hopefully I won't be around long enough to need a plan. That was a terrible cutscene. Nothing good happened there. Nothing good came out of that. That was a terrible cutscene to have to watch. Poor Jas. Wow. We're just getting all kinds of... This is just a movie day. Kel, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't want to come back to the city. Stop calling me. I don't want to hear from you anymore. Who's that? Yuri. So I guess you heard me yelling on the phone. That was my ex. I guess I'd better tell you a little about it. We had an apartment together back in the city. I did odd jobs during the day, spent all night working on my art projects. We barely made enough to scrape by. She was always nagging me to go back to school and study business or medicine, something with a lot of money in it. I guess the idea was to save up for a normal life, you know, a house in the suburbs, kids, PTA meetings, that sort of thing. I wasn't ready for that kind of life, Yuri. I had to leave. So I came here to pursue my dream of being an artist. Leah's kinda lit. Was that selfish of me? It's not selfish. Because you should put yourself first. In this scenario, it's not selfish. I'm gonna just call your ex an idiot. It had to be done is too ominous. And you would not have been better off staying in the city. I want to tell her, no, it's natural to care about yourself first, but I can't. Well, she was just yelling at her ex, so she clearly doesn't like her ex, so she won't mind me saying this. That's a little harsh, but yeah, we had different priorities, dude. Anyway, I've been thinking a little more about that art show idea you had. I'm working on some new sculptures to display at the show. I'm nervous, but the thought of getting my work out there is pretty exciting. I'm just glad you're on board with making Stardew Valley a premier art destination, Yuri. Okay, I hope calling her ex an idiot didn't lower my friendship points with her, but this is a gold star gift on her birthday, so if my response was bad, that was sure to undo any damages. Leah, yeah. Now we have a few more people to pay visits to. How could I have already given Penny 2 gifts this week? Today's Tuesday. It's the second day of the week. I don't know. That's fine though. Vincent, gold star gift for you. Gotta go buy 2 pizzas. Wait, actually, have I already done 2 pizzas? 2 sets of 2 pizzas this week? No, Shane. can get a pizza and Sam can get a pizza. Let's visit Emily. Emily just likes any jam. But it seems she's not even home. That's fine then. I have max hearts with Emily anyway, but, you know, I could have made some use of these gifts I picked out. Lewis is chillin'. Wait for Gus. Couple pizzas. And I'll take a coffee for, Harvey. Why am I in the bush? Hey, what do you think you're doing? That's private property. The neighbor's house? I'm sorry, sir. The youth these days, sometimes I wonder if this town isn't doomed. You saw what happened, Yuri. What do you have to say about this? To be fair, I don't think what Sam did was that bad. Exactly, if there was a park in town, I could ride there and everyone would be happy. Even Lewis can admit that. I thought you were more mature than this, Yuri. Sam, I'm sorry I yelled at you. Just please try not to damage anything in the future. Got it? Did he even damage anything? Yes, sir. Did you see that trick, though? That was rad. Okay, I may have lost some hearts with Lewis over that. Dude, I always keep planting my horse where I can't see it, and then I forget to grab him. Also, I almost forgot to give Gus his orange. He likes oranges. Why did that sound like a bad response? You're giving this to me? I'm speechless. He sounded pissed. I don't know if I'm reading into that, but he did not sound happy with his orange. Pizza for Sam. Oh yeah, pizza time. Alright, Harvey should be here at the clinic. Am I gonna be able to go in here? Yes, okay. Coffee for Harvey. George is getting a checkup or something. Shane is probably at work, so let's bring him a pizza. And actually, Sebastian is one of the few people we're at max hearts with, but I can give him this gift nonetheless. I need to take a pee break here in a moment, though. Is Sam down here? Of course he is. Of course he has a cutscene. Hey Yuri. Sam and I were about to play Solarion Chronicles, the game. Why don't you join us? It's better with 3 players anyway. Okay, here we go. Let me draw the scenario card. It looks like today's quest will take us into the Necromancer's Tower to try and reclaim the Solarian staff from the clutches of Dreadlord Zarth. Cool. Yuri, are you ready to choose your character? Warrior, I like a direct approach. Healer, I prefer to help others. Wizard, a sharp mind is the most powerful blade of all. I'm definitely a healer. Healer, huh? That's a very important role. I guess I'll pick the wizard then. Cool. Warrior's my favorite anyway. Let's begin. Oh shit, there's a whole thing for this. The king has entrusted you and your companions with recovering the Solarian Staff, a task which, if completed successfully, will ensure your place in the Hall of Legends as well as a sizable fortune of gold and silver. After a long month journeying across unforgiving lands, you step out onto a precipice to see your destination looming in the distance. There, beyond a moonlit plain, lies the Necromancer's Tower, where Dreadlord Zarth usurps the power of the stolen Solarian Staff for his vile purposes. The tower lies before you. Go in the front, fortune favors the bold. A skeleton guards the hallway before you. It looks dangerous. Fight. Raise your shields. You successfully block the attack. The skeleton stumbles backward, giving you enough time to strike out and slay the foul creature. You continue down the hallway, taking care not to step on the skeleton's remains. You find yourself in a sewer-like corridor. To your left, a hallway glows with a peculiar green light. To your right, a staircase leads up into the dark. The stairs. You've come to a door at the end of a hallway. The time has come to face Dreadlord Zarth. Zarth. Intruders? How dare you trespass in my private chambers? Ah, so you've come for the Solarian Staff. Fools, you'll make a nice addition to my skeleton army. Dreadlord Zarth casts Shadow Beam. You are able to dodge the spell, but your companions are gravely injured. Ooh, I get to choose who to heal? Heal the wizard. Thanks, Yuri. I knew whoever I didn't heal would be upset. Sebastian casts Pure Bolt. A beam of white light hits Zarth square in the face. The Dreadlord shrieks and crumbles into dust. You pick up the Solarian staff and hold it high. Order has been restored to the world. You finished the scenario with B rating. Hey, not bad. It took me like 3 or 4 tries to beat my first scenario. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you later. Hope Sam isn't too upset that I healed Seb instead of him. Wizard has like spells and shit. Warrior is probably strong, yeah, but he's just got a sword. Wizard had spells and shit. Plus it would have been wizard versus wizard plus healer, so like we just had that advantage. Okay, I think that's the most use I can make out of today. I'm gonna take a quick pee break and then we'll proceed with tomorrow's happenings. I think tomorrow's the day of the thing, right? Oh, it's the bookseller tomorrow, and then it's the Feast of the Winter Star. Okay. Right, I forgot today was the day we sold those. Nice amount of money. Okay. Pee, and then I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. No, I'm starting to think we're not gonna have a baby this stream. Maybe it takes like a month or something after agreeing to have a baby to get one. Abigail is up in the nursery. She's thinking about how we're gonna have a kid. She might just be watering the plant, actually. Okay. I'm not interested in the bookseller today, but Leah's here. Hi, Yuri. Beautiful day, isn't it? I brought you a gift. It's a sculpture I've been working on, just for you. You received a Leah's sculpture. It's called How I Feel About Yuri. I hope you like it. This is what you think of me? Well, you know what? Thank you, Leah. Place it right there. Here's a recipe from my saloon. Cranberry sauce. Our wine is ready. 9 AM tomorrow. So yeah, let's see. How much money are we getting for this wine? And is it better or worse than the jelly? It is better. 2250. So had I turned those 5 things... What? Had I turned those 5 star fruit that I dried into 5 wines... Holy crap. That's 11,000 for just 5. Just 5 starfruit wines. 11,000. And look at how much starfruit we have growing. Okay, I'm gonna keep the operation to just this for now. But once I get 100,000 gold, we're upgrading the house to get that cellar. And then we're filling the cellar full of kegs. I feel like that's a reasonable thing to want. Is a massive cellar to create the most, like, worthwhile thing I think I could make. Making kegs, though, takes oak resin. We're gonna be back in spring soon, so we'll be able to farm oak resin again. I do have some still. I'm certain I do. 8? Okay, so we can get to a total of 11 kegs. But it also takes copper and iron. So I should probably make sure I'm stocking up on plenty of those too. There we go. Here's what I'll do for now. For now, I'll keep the preserves jars out here. What is the recipe of the preserves jars again? Make a few more. Because I still use them for roe. And it'll make aging roe a little easier. And these kegs, yeah, for now I'll put them in here. Probably line this back wall with them. Looks like we can fit exactly 11 there. And we've got our seed makers. How much do the seed makers cost to make again? Yeah, not that much. But I think I'm cool with these 5 for now. So yeah, whenever we get a harvest of star fruit, as many as we need into the seed maker to be able to repopulate this patch of land, all the rest, all the spares, put as much of it into these as we can. And save the rest for future batches. So I didn't pay attention to how long it took to make the wine. I'm assuming it took about a week. Consider the star fruit itself takes 13 days. And, you know, I would have put the star fruit in the keg the same day I replanted. Oh, I have another thing of ancient seeds. I didn't even notice. Well, I'll plant that once the other one has grown. I think ancient seeds are the best seed you can plant. Okay, and even though I'm not ready. What am I thinking about? Okay, never mind. I was gonna make a decision, but then I went back on the decision in my brain. I was gonna get a second coop right now just to get the animals moved around. But I don't want to have to visit 3 different buildings if I don't have to. Nice. Alright, let's just go ahead and skip this day. 8.5k. Santa flew over that menu graphic. I'm sure that's just because it's the Feast of the Winter Star today. I'm excited to see who got me. But okay, let's bring this fiddlehead risotto for Kent. Right, I needed to catch perch. We still have plenty of time to do that. We'll have 3 days left after today, though. Because today we're gonna be... Attending the feast. Crops ready in greenhouse 44. I get the feeling that's my eggplants. Yeah. Starfruit's not ready yet. But it's getting there. Give it time. Give the damn thing some time, will you? But if I was gonna do something and then I forget about it, or I almost forget about it, I go la 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 la, and it activates my brain. What's up, Link? Love ya, you little twerp. Dumbass cat. So cute though. Look at that. Look at that dumbass cat. I'm so excited to see who got me. An iridium milk pail. An interesting book. A lump of coal. Well, of these, an interesting book. Is it time to open presents yet? The mayor personally invited me to his table. I couldn't turn that down. One benefit of the cold weather is that I can put frozen pizzas under the tree. Someone's in for a real treat. Isn't the tree gorgeous? I spent all morning decorating it with Marnie and Jody. It's a fun tradition. Brr, it's cold. I want to get back under the covers. Well, husband got me a new power saw this year. He must have forgotten that he got me the same thing 2 years ago. I'm pretty sure there's a grid ball shaped present with my name on it underneath the spirit tree. I already spent all day with the family anyway. Why do we need a big hubbub out in the cold? Actually, I need to go visit Kent. I got the toy dinosaur I wanted, see? It's called, a Stegosaurus, I think. Who gifts someone a Joja basket? This spot is for the overflow presents. There's just too many to count this year. And this is Kent's first Christmas back. Oh, so it's you? Ah, Fiddlehead Risotto, thanks. He didn't look very happy about it. That's Alex. Alex got us. Hi, so I'm your secret gift giver this year. Well, open it. You received a ruby. It's nothing fancy, but it's the best I could afford. Yeah. Thanks, Alex. Not like I have plenty of those at home. Where's Pierre? Oh, right, he's running the shop. There are some things here that look nice. Ooh, a large red... I'll take the large red rug, actually. It doesn't... It wouldn't fit cleanly in the middle of the room there, but it would make for a better rug to have out here, I'd say. And then we can have a little... the little rug somewhere up here. For time being. It's Clint's birthday today, and well, he loves rubies. Okay, and Kent likes us enough to have sent us a recipe in the mail. So we gained a couple hearts with Kent. Right. The starfruit is so close to being fully grown, I just know it. I just know it. Okay. Pet the animals. Harvest the drops. I want to get more rabbits. I want to have a large coop with 12 rabbits in it. That's a goal. We need more silos as well. To store the hay through the winter. Or the hay that we would use through the winter. And then we'll use grass. Regular grass. To feed the animals through the other seasons. Or they'll feed themselves. I think year 3 for sure. Which is coming up pretty soon. Is when I'd like to do that. You've gotta be kidding me. I just looked over at Twitch and like OBS and stuff. The stream reset 10 minutes ago. That's really sad. I hate when it does that. I love when it does that. Clint birthday. We can check out the quarry real quick. Just grab a few extra ores and such. More stone. Even more ruby. Alex really could have done a little better bus stop. Damn, I'm walking speedy AF. Have I always been this fast? I don't walk many places myself anymore. I mostly take the horse out. Smelt all that glop. Alright. At the start of the next season though, this area will likely reset with trees, grass, debris. I feel like we should just go ahead and make our plans now. Those landed outside the map. I don't know if it's still a thing, but I've heard of people, like, getting out of bounds. With chairs? To retrieve items like that? Okay, walking just did that. And there I was swinging down. Oh. Straight up do not know if this is still even a thing. I don't even know how to aim. Yeah, pressing the button isn't changing my direction. Either it's patched or I just don't know what I'm doing. Both things just as likely as the other. So I think I'm gonna start the fence where the actual collision for that thing is. I could grab some fence now. Let's see. Grab a little bit of fence here. And it's right here on this tile where I'm able to stand. So this tile is the closest to the cliff. Good. That's 20 tiles, and then how many tiles do we have here? 4, so... if we put another fence here and then go up here, then with this, that's 24. If we just go up here, that's 23. 6, 12, 24. So 4 coops would be 24 tiles wide. If they were placed right next to each other. 7, 14, 21. We could get 3 barns, because 7 times 3. But I'd want them to be spaced evenly still. So if I do like a gap in between 7, 14, 21, 22, 23, that's one gap of space between each of the things. So if I do 23, then that's 6, 12. We could do 18. And then there's that, but that leaves a space of 5, a gap of 5. Hmm. I'd also need to figure out how much vertical space we have. I could use a torch to get that little grid and see, so vertically here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's 15 tall. These are 4 tall, these are 3 tall. Seven, 14, 21, 28, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 35. Like, there's no reasonable quantity we can come to. Right, I still needed to catch perch. Meh. Okay. So there are 4 barn animals, 3 coop animals. We're looking at cows, goats, pigs, and sheep. 4 barns. And we're looking at chickens, ducks, rabbits, 3 coops. 7, 14, 21, 28. For 4 barns lined up. That's 28 tiles. Three coops lined up is 20... No, 18. We can work with that. 28 and 18. Wait, that's a bigger gap than I gave it credit for. But 28 and 18, that leaves 10. You can't get 10 split into 3. I can't have the 3 coops spaced out with an even gap between each of them and adjacent walls. I could have them in the middle with a gap of 5 each side. I could have a gap of 4 each side and a gap of 1 between each of them. Or maybe a gap of 3 each side and a gap of 2 between each of them. But here's the deal. Let's grab... I don't know if the hoe is the best way of doing this or not. Let's grab this. I'm also quickly gonna sell the stuff I want to sell. Keep the stuff I want to keep. Let's grab some more wood for this. We're gonna make the plan, okay, right here, right now. Let's not forget this top part has annoyingly a chip in the corner. So I'm either putting the first barn here or here. And I think here is probably better. So was that the size of our barn? 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. Looks right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 4 tiles there with collision. And it's 7 wide, so... And then the next barn here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another one here. And another one here. Then we fence off here. And then if we did, say, a gap of 3, then a coop. Yeah, we can see... that actually we need to have a gap of 2 each side. No, we only need 3 coops. What am I talking about? I was wondering, like, wow, this seems way wider than I swear it's supposed to. So... this is the width of 3 coops. Put a gap of 5 between this and the wall. Then do this. That's a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 between it and the next wall. But if I do 2 more this way and 2 more this way, so it's a gap of 3, leaving me enough tiles to do a gap of 2 between each thing. Then... how does this work? Okay, that's 6 wide, right? Yeah. So barn, up here. And I can have a little fence over here. Or a fence and a gate here so that you can reach Grandpa's thing up here. And the barns are 3 tall. There's a gap of 2 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. I'd want there to be plenty of space for them to actually reach the grass. I don't know if it would be better to have a big patch of grass in the middle and instead group these up. So barn, 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 barn. And then put the coops over here. Coop, coop, coop. Ugh, this is hurting my brain. This idea felt so much stronger when it was just an idea in my head. And I hadn't yet started planning anything out. What I might just do instead is... I'm considering doing 2 coops, because if I have 2 deluxe coops, I could get in one of them 6 chickens, 6 ducks, and the other 12 rabbits. And rabbits drop wool, which I assume sheep do too, so would I really need sheep? Pigs give truffles. Both types of cows, or well, cows and goats, both give milk. So I could do 2 deluxe barns, one with 6 cow, 6 goat, the other with 12 pigs. Or just, yeah, 6 pigs, 6 sheep, just for variety. But definitely want 1 coop to have 12 rabbits. I'm also not a big fan of having this gap of 1 back here. I just found a Stardew planner website that lets you, believe it or not, plan your farm, which looks really cool to use. So I'm gonna bookmark it. And I'm gonna do some planning off stream for what I want. Just so I'm not wasting so much in-game time trying to plan, and then, you know, like... There's our beat, okay. wrong building. Yeah, I'll probably spend some time after stream today on the Stardew planner and just like go off, you know, like plan the whole thing. Maybe. Maybe not the whole thing, but you know, as much as I can. I'm curious to see if you can fertilize plant pots. I would assume you can. Let's dedicate this little bottom row down here. You can. There we go. And I feel like I at least want to get back into spring before we end today. I'm not like rearing to end stream like soon. I want to go away. I want to go. Like, I'm fine continuing. But yeah, I don't have much other plans, at least not while it's still winter, you know. Yeah. I think we already had an Elliot birthday at some point. Right, an oak. Oak trees are going to be needing to get planted. How about we make that what we use this area of land for over here? I don't think I checked the traveling cart 2 days ago on that Friday, which is unfortunate. But I'll check them today. How many tappers do I have? 7. Let's put those all. You know what? Maybe I'm make an even amount. It's just wood and copper, which I have a lot more of now, of both things. Let's make an even 10. And it seems you can place tappers without there needing to be a tree there right away. So pine sap, maple syrup, acorns are the oak trees. Planting them nearby where I frequently walk would be good. I could probably live with them being over here. And I can't place the tappers yet. Oops. That's fine. You know, remember when I kept saying, I keep forgetting to empty these. Yeah, it's been like a week. But, alright, yeah. I'm also going to do something else over here, which you'll see in a sec, but just need a moment to take care of my inventory. We'll place those when those have grown. I'll need these again. We are gonna do this. Why? So that no extra saplings or like debris and stuff can form between those trees. Kitty. Okay. I haven't done the animals today. Let's just do that. Okay, let's use the goat milk to get some more goat cheese. Goat cheese is a good gift for Leah. I mean, I already have plenty of goat cheese, to be fair. And yeah, she already is basically in love with me. Let's see, who can I give gifts to? I would love to give Jas another gift, which I am actually able to. Grape for Vincent. Gold Star Crocus for Jas. These guys haven't started a family yet. Oh, but they need mushrooms anyway. Dried common mushroom, 5 of any egg. I'll have to see if I have common mushrooms. Drying them will be the easy part. Having them is the difficult thing. Truffle, truffle, truffle. Come on, let's end the stream completing the community center. Ugh, no truffle. Leah, are you home? Yeah, you are. You now love me, right? Gold star. Gift. Yep. Full hearts with Leah. And Vincent. Here's a gold star grape. Meh, you know what? While we're in town. Hand some gifts around. Sam's trying to juke me. But there's no running from the pizza. Harvey doesn't appear to be here. I am allowed into his private area now, though. Ooh. Harvey looks busy right now. He's listening to some radio type thing. He has quite a nice area up here, to be honest. Head to Judgement to give Shane a pizza. Even though he really doesn't appreciate me. Not as much as he should. Ah, it's Sunday. Right, so Shane is off work. That's a cool looking wallpaper. And a neat looking flooring. I'll take this flooring over what Abigail put in our bedroom. It isn't what we used to have, but it's a woodier looking tile. You're selling the same wallpaper and a worse flooring. Catalog would be nice, but I'm trying to save up for that cellar, which I'm pretty close to being able to afford. But I probably shouldn't just dive headfirst into having a cellar with not much leftover money to back me up. So here, I can sell some of these artisan goods and animal products that I've been hoarding. That looks somewhat better, and I think this is nicer for this room. Still looks pretty cute. And they've got their cow wall decor. I say they because there's multiple beds up there, but definitely just sticking to one kid for now. So Shane... it's 5 PM. Should I throw a frozen pizza in the microwave or should I wait? Actually, funny you should mention it. Dried common mushrooms. Those guys want. Mushrooms are forage. Common mushrooms. I'll just need to save up a few eggs for them. And then, yeah, I can fulfill that little thing. Alright, next is the start of a new season, though. Back to spring. At the start of a brand new year. So... that sounds like baby noises. Oh, never mind. My dearest granddaughter. It's been many years since we last spoke. You were just a little girl, do you remember? Look how far you've come. Though you may have forgotten me, I've been here all along. You see, my body has departed this world, but my heart will always remain in Stardew Valley. You've been here 2 years now. You've done well, my dear. Yuri's farm has never looked better. It's an honor to the family name. Grandpa is pleased. The future of Yuri's farm is in your hands now. Farewell. Kent's birthday, Vincent's birthday, Lewis, Haley, Shane, Pam, the Desert Festival, among other things happening this month. Alright. I'm gonna end now though. Because the start of a new year, and the start of a new season especially, means a lot of work and things are gonna have to happen. And so I'll save that for when I can be more committed to it. But for now, goodbye.